Welcome, Globetrotters, to another episode of Travel Smart Today. We've got a treat for you. Today, we're taking a departure from the usual and steering you towards the bizarre, the uncanny, and the downright weird. We're counting down the top 7 weirdest places to visit in the world. You heard it right. From the mystifying to the mind-boggling, these places are not your typical tourist spots. But don't worry, we're not going to leave you in the dark. We'll also give you the lowdown on how much a trip to each of these unusual locations might cost, and the challenges you might face getting buckle up. This is not your regular sightseeing tour. Tuned as we unveil these unique destinations that will definitely pique your curiosity. Dive into the mysterious depths of the Great Blue Hole in Belize, Central America. This extraordinary submarine sinkhole is the result of several episodes of quaternary glaciation when sea levels were lower. This giant marine pothole was once a cave system during the last glacial period. Nestled near the center of Lighthouse Reef, the Great Blue Hole is about 60 miles from the mainland out of Belize City. This circular, dark blue body of water is over 300 feet deep and stretches across a diameter of more than 1,000 feet. It's a marvel to behold, a testament to nature's artistic prowess. The Blue Hole is not just a sight for sore eyes, but also a diver's paradise. Its crystal clear waters offer a unique underwater exploration experience. As you descend into its dark abyss, you'll encounter a fantastic array of stalactites and stalagmites. Reaching Belize from major airports in the United States can cost you around $700 to $1,000. Once there, you'll need to charter a boat to the Lighthouse Reef, which can be a thrilling adventure in itself. The journey is not without its challenges, but the reward is an experience that defies description. The Great Blue Hole, a diver's paradise, marks the beginning of our eccentric journey. Next, we venture to the eerie island of the Dolls in Mexico. Nestled in the heart of Xochimilco's canals, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this island is as fascinating as it is chilling. Its story begins with a solitary caretaker named Julian Santana Barrera, who discovered a drowned girl's body in the canal. Soon after, he found a doll that he presumed belonged to the girl. Out of respect, he hung it on a tree. But the story doesn't end there. Haunted by the memory of the girl, Julian collected and hung up thousands of dolls over 50 years in an attempt to appease her restless spirit. Today, these dolls, with their blank eyes and time-worn faces, have become a permanent fixture on the island, creating an uncanny tableau that's hard to forget. Getting to the island of the Dolls is no small feat. You'll need to fly into Mexico City, then embark on a 2-hour boat ride through Xochimilco's canals. The cost can vary, but you should budget for a round-trip flight and the boat ride. If you're a fan of folklore and don't mind a bit of creepiness, this journey is worth every penny and every minute. The island of the Dolls is a hauntingly unique experience that's not for the faint-hearted. It's a reminder that travel can take you beyond the conventional, into the realms of the strange and the extraordinary. Our next stop is the fiery door to hell in Turkmenistan. This isn't some mystical portal from a fantasy novel, but a real location that has been ablaze for over half a century. The door to hell, or the Darvaza gas crater, is a natural gas field that collapsed into an underground cavern back in the early 70s. Soviet engineers, fearing the spread of methane gas, set it aflame, expecting it to burn out in a few weeks. Yet here we are over 50 years later, and it's still burning bright. Turkmenistan, a country often overlooked on the global travel map, is the home of this fiery spectacle. Getting here isn't the easiest journey. It's not your typical hop-on, hop-off tourist destination. The nearest town, Darvaza, is about an hour's drive away through the Karakum Desert. You'll need to hire a 4x4 and a local guide, as the terrain can be challenging. As for the cost, it's quite reasonable. A round-trip flight from New York to Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, would set you back around $1,500. Add in the cost of a guide, accommodation, and other expenses, and you're looking at around $2,000 for a week-long trip. A visit to the door to hell is a hot-ticket item for any adventurous traveler. This isn't your average sightseeing excursion, but a journey into the heart of one of the world's most peculiar and mesmerizing natural phenomena. For the final stretch, we're tackling 4 destinations in a rapid-fire round. Hold on to your seats, folks, because we're about to take a whirlwind trip around the globe. First up, the surreal landscape of Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. The world's largest salt flat, it's a dazzling white expanse that transforms into a mirror-like surface during the rainy season. The cost can range from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the level of comfort you desire. Next, we journey to the eerie Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Sea of Trees. It's a dense forest that sits at the base of Mount Fuji, shrouded in mystery and folklore. A trip to Japan may set you back a pretty penny, with costs ranging from a couple thousand to several $1,000s. Shifting gears, we find ourselves in the peculiar town of Coober Pedy in Australia, where residents live underground to escape the scorching heat. An adventure to this down-under wonder can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on your itinerary. Finally, we arrive at the Door to Hell in Turkmenistan. This fiery crater has been burning for over 40 years, casting an otherworldly glow over the barren desert landscape. The cost of visiting this infernal spectacle can range from $2,000 to $4,000, depending on various factors such as visa fees and travel arrangements. These 4 destinations round out our list of the world's weirdest places to visit. Each one unique, each one a testament to the fascinating diversity of our planet. Whether you're seeking adventure, mystery, or simply the bizarre, the world is full of places that can satisfy your wanderlust. So pack your bags and set your sights on the strange and surreal. Adventure awaits. And there you have it, the 7 weirdest places to visit in the world. We've taken you on a whirlwind tour, from the depths of the Great Blue Hole in Belize, a captivating marine sinkhole that's a treasure trove for scuba divers, to the eerie island of the Dolls in Mexico, a place where hundreds of dolls hang from trees, silent witnesses to a tragic tale. We journeyed to the fiery Door to Hell in Turkmenistan, a natural gas field that has been ablaze for over 4 decades, offering a surreal spectacle, especially at night. These are not your usual travel destinations, but that's what makes them so intriguing. They offer unique experiences, stories that you'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. But remember, these are also places that require a sense of adventure and a willingness to venture off the beaten path. Traveling to these spots might not be as straightforward as booking a flight to Paris or New York, but that's part of their charm. Some of these locations might require a bit of legwork, maybe a boat ride or a long drive, but the journey is often just as rewarding as the destination itself. As for the budget, the costs can vary widely. While the Great Blue Hole might require a hefty sum for the diving gear and guide, the Island of the Dolls or the Door to Hell might be more wallet-friendly. But remember, it's not just about the money. It's about the experience, the thrill of seeing something that most people only hear about. And finally, don't forget to respect the local culture and environment. These places might be unusual, but they're also precious. Let's make sure they remain so for future adventurers. Remember to subscribe to Travel Smart Today for more unique travel destinations. Until next time, keep your wanderlust alive and your passports ready.